Hey guys, I'm Leon and welcome back to another speed build inside of The Sims 4, and today we are back. Now let's go back first before I start saying anything more about the house. Almost 2 years ago, I think, yeah, almost 2 years ago, I released the starter cube, and that's also, by the way, the most popular video I've ever made. So also I thank you for all the support for it. And I thought, now the original idea was that I would create a sequel to it, but for its anniversary, for its 2-year anniversary, but I just couldn't wait until 1st of January 2017 to start doing this, so I was like, let's do it now. This is gonna be an early anniversary party, but you know what, let's just do it. Now this is also a cubicle home, sort of ish. It's not a starter home by any means. If anything, it's the most expensive home, but it's simply called Cube, and the reason for that is its length and width are the same. Obviously, now I tried to get the height as close as possible, but you can't really have the same height like for this length and width, so the walls just don't go as tall as I thought that they would. So moving on, so now it's not a perfect cube, if you can't already tell, because it has a second floor which is kind of offset to like hang over the last piece, over the back and the left side, and these little strips or lines, these railings at the bottom, they're kind of holding it in place, they're kind of showing the support for it, which I thought would look really cool. And now here we are at the top. This, by the way, costs over 100,000, so it's not a cheap home. It's not a cheap home. So if you're thinking about moving your sim into it, make sure you either have a lot of money or you motherload. One of the two will work, basically. Now here, I was choosing the color, and this is probably, now I usually say this for most of my homes that I do just because they look really good, but this is it. This is the one where I say that this is by far the best build, the most beautiful build I've ever built, and I think it definitely deserves that title, because the inside, I just love it. So I love the first floor. Now the main reason why I love this so much is because of the staircase, and you will see later in the screenshot. It looks beautiful. It's really, it really is beautiful, and it's a very industrial home, so it doesn't really feel as cozy and like lived in. That's one of the things that I tried not to do in this one. It feels very industrial, very how can I say, it's not like homey, if you want to call it like that. So it's not very homey, doesn't feel like, you know, it's something where you would live every day and feel very comfortable in, but it looks stunning. There's a lot of concrete, so that's one of the reasons why it doesn't feel homey as much. So I tried to keep the wood out of the title for this house, because normally the floors in every one of my houses is just wood, basically, because that's the only thing that actually looks good. But this time I decided to, let's go with concrete, let's make the industrial interior design, and I think I hit the mark, if I do say so myself. Now let's go back to what I was saying about the lot. So it's built in the brand new world, San Myshuno. It's in the art district, I think, or is this the spice market district? I'm not sure. But it's in one of those two districts, so if you're wondering about that. It's built on a lot 30 by 30. I think this is where the art museum was or something. I'm not sure. I saw this lot, it looked beautiful, and I just like deleted everything from it, so I don't know what was there. But something was, and you will have to delete it in order to get this house right there in that spot. It's built on a lot 30 by 30. It costs over 100,000, and it has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, or 1.5 bathrooms, but even though they're all fully functional, so yeah, I guess you can call it like 2 bathrooms. Now I really love the staircase. You'll see it right now. I currently am choosing something to put there, but you will see the most beautiful item in city living, and I just love this. These are really nice railings. I first used them in the apartment build that I did not so long ago, which kind of failed because I couldn't really share it in a gallery, and then I uploaded a video explaining how to share it on the gallery like 2 weeks later, I think, so that didn't really work out, did it? So I decided, you know what, let's get rid of all the trouble and let's just build a home. And that's what I'm doing here. And the staircase, they just really catch my eye. When I built this, I was like, I have to share that. Like, even though, you know, like, I don't really like sharing homes before they're actually done, because I'm not sure whether I'll finish them or not. Because, fun fact, there are a couple of homes that I started building and recording, but I just did not finish them because I didn't like them. I didn't feel a need to finish them because it's not something that was fitting quite right. So I basically canceled the project, if you want to call it like that. So I wasn't sure, like, oh, will this one work? But when I built the staircase, I was like, we have a jackpot, we have a jackpot. This is the one that's gonna work. I am 100% sure it is. And of course it is. So upstairs we have the office area that's right in the second floor landing area, which also leads out to the balcony. It doesn't have a separate room, it's just one open space. It has a staircase that leads down and up. There are no basements in this house, so that's something. Even though I kind of wanted to build a basement just because the brand new stuff pack was released, which is called the Vintage Vintage Glamour stuff pack, if I'm not crazy. Because that happens from time to time. Let me check. Open margin, let's see. Extra content. Stuff packs. Yeah, vintage glamour stuff, which also includes butlers, by the way, so yay for butlers. They're back, finally. It took them long enough. And I wanted to build a basement for them, but you know what? If you're gonna have this home, you're probably gonna live with 1 or 2 Sims max, which they're probably gonna be married or at least will be in some sort of relationship, and they're gonna share 1 bedroom. So you know what? You have a second one, which you can also use for a butler. So that's really nice. This might be my most favorite stuff pack yet, because it brought some things that I actually kind of missed from the game, and it's back now. And it's not like city living back, if you know what I mean by that. I mean by that, like, you know, it's not apartments that were back. They're back now in Sims 4, but they're not good at all. So butlers are actually pretty good, and they have like different skills. They don't really come like full skilled like in Sims 3. They do learn they do learn by over time. Like preparing meals. Sometimes they will catch fire, so that's something to note. But they get skill over time, and that's really nice. It's not like you order a butler on Sims 3 and then they just do everything like top quality, how they used to do. So that's really nice to know. And they're not like broken like apartments are in city living. The reason why I'm saying apartments are broken is because so much is missing. And well, I take that back. There's not a lot of things missing. It's just that it's very limited, and that just pisses me off. So moving on. This is the dining room, or dining area rather. Now here I wanted to add a fireplace because I thought that would look fabulous. That's just what we need in this home. Until I just remembered there's no place for a fireplace. There you go. It's as simple as that. I tried adding a wall here, but it just did not work. It divided a space too much, and it didn't leave too much space behind for pretty much anything. And if I put it in the exact middle, it was running into the door, into the entrance, so that did not work. And I was very sad because I really wanted to put this fireplace, because it's a glass fireplace and it would fit so nicely in this house, but I just couldn't. So moving on. Now, if you haven't already noticed, this entire home or cube is glass, or at least as much as it can be, so don't expect too much privacy. Though I do add curtains later on in the video, so spoiler alert. They're not really useful that much because you can't really like close them, but you know, if they were functional, Sims 4. If all the things were functional, that would be just great. So, but if they were functional, you could close them all up and have some privacy, which is pretty nice. But if you're throwing a party, you probably want everybody to see you're throwing a party so you can get even more guests in, so that kind of helps along the way, right? Probably not, but anyway. Now here I wanted to do something with the TV. And now, don't worry, I did add a fireplace, but it's not the full-sized fireplace. It's this sort of like the coffee table, but it's kind of in the middle. You have a fireplace which lights up, and it's really great. Now, I was looking for the top piece. I was hoping there might be a top piece for that, so you can do a very cool fireplace. But I couldn't find anything. I don't know if I'm just blind or there's really no topping for this. But as much as I would wish to see the top for this, because that would look really freaking cool, yeah, it's not in the game. I'm sorry, but it's just not in the game. Now here I'm adding in the coffee table right below the TV that's mounted on the wall, because I found a beautiful spot. So that's one of the reasons why this is not centered, because the wall where the TV hangs is not in the middle, and I kind of had to align everything towards that instead of the actual room. So just lighting up the place a little bit so I can actually see what I'm doing, and lights are not really aligned, though they're aligned to a specific area that's lighting up, but that's pretty much it. It's not aligned to the whole floor plan. So I will see a lot of lights like just, they might look randomly placed, but they're not, so that was all done on purpose, just to let you know. So here I was experimenting a little bit with the wall lights to make some sort of like a way down sort of thing. I used to do that a lot before, but this thing just did not fit. So there was just one light that was there for the first floor, and it just looked like it's there completely random. So I was like, you know what, let's just remove. Actually, I did not remove them. I added them all in line, in one height at the second floor, and I left them like that basically. Now if I don't forget to mute my devices all the time before recording this commentary, that would be great. So many notifications. Mute. Please mute. Thank you. Moving on. So there you go. I'm putting down the curtains. If I'm not mistaken, these come with the Glamour stuff pack, the brand new Glamour vintage Glamour stuff pack. They look really nice. Again, they add a little bit of privacy and some detail on the wall, and one thing to keep in mind about this house is it's very minimalistic when it comes to furnishing. Not because I was lazy, I was, but that's not the main reason I didn't furnish it, like putting all the clutter in and stuff. I really wanted to keep this as open as I can, and that means really spacious for like the interior, for rooms and stuff. And I didn't really want to, because when you buy this house, you're gonna move in, you're gonna start living, it's gonna be a fresh start. So I didn't add a lot of clutter in, or any at all, just so it feels a little bit, so it doesn't feel lived in. It feels like something you just got and it's brand new, and you have to fill in over time. So it doesn't feel lived in, so that was one of the main sort of feelings I went with for this house, basically. And of course there's a walk-in closet. Of course there's gonna be a walk-in closet. Also, if you haven't already noticed, I have a different microphone audio quality again. That's because every time I'm recording a video, I try experimenting with a different microphone just to see which one is gonna be the best for the time being. Because right now, if you don't know, my old headphones died, which had a beautiful microphone quality, and now I have the brand new ones, which I did not buy for the microphone quality, so I bought them for the audio quality, for the actual sound quality. But one thing that I overlooked is that I'm not gonna get my microphone until 2017, because I wasn't planning on getting a microphone until 2017. And now, since I don't have a microphone, a good one at least, for recording, it's gonna be a crappy quality until the end of 2016 and the beginning of 2017, basically. But hopefully that's kind of like the New Year's resolution, right? I will bring some improvements. Also, not only the awesome microphone quality at the beginning of the next year, but also the brand new design for my channel. So for those who don't know, I am working on a brand new design. I don't think I shared this yet, but either way, I'm sharing it alright. But I'm working on a brand new design for my channel. I've been working on it since mid-July-ish, I think. And so, yeah, it's been a long process. I'm doing final animations and stuff right now, and it's gonna be beautiful. And yeah, I think it's not gonna be light as like my current theme, like where you have like all bright colors and white and that stuff. And it's gonna be more dark with blue lighting coming out. But it's also gonna be a mix of all my designs that I've had so far. So if you're wondering if that's gonna look horrible, trust me, it doesn't. I actually really love this design. So and I'm hoping that this will carry my channel for at least 2 years, if not more. So I'm really excited about that. Starting off we're gonna start 2017 strong, I will tell you that much. We started 2016 with the treehouse, and guess what? We're starting off 2017 with a brand new design, the brand new microphone, and that's it, I think, for right now, at least. There's gonna be more things that are gonna come, but just have to think of that first. Maybe a giveaway. A giveaway is something that I was thinking about doing for quite a while now. And I think I might do the very first giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to see the giveaway very soon, definitely make sure to click the subscribe button below if you already haven't. And of course, as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, soon the giveaway will happen. And I think I will be giving away any game like up to $60 a price, maybe. Or I might give away Sims 4 base game or an expansion pack, who knows? It can be anything. But yeah, these are some of the New Year resolutions that I kind of have. So the brand new design for the channel, the brand new quality is bringing top-notch quality. Also, something that, I mean, it's long overdue, but I will start uploading videos in 1080p because I'm still uploading in 720p 60 FPS, so it's kind of not really a standard anymore. Considering we have 1080p 60 FPS, and now we're kind of slowly transitioning to 4K, and I'm still at 720p, and I'm like, what the hell? So, starting 2017, I'll also have 1080p. If you're wondering why I don't have it now, it's because we have to keep something for 2017, guys, so we can't really do everything right now, basically. So that's gonna be nice. So, big upgrade to the quality of the content, and I'll try to invest a little bit more time as well for videos to make them look a little bit more cinematic. I was also thinking about bringing back the cinematic way of recording speed builds. If you remember my very first video that I've ever uploaded on this channel, which has that sort of cinematic camera movement in Sims 3, I was experimenting with it a little bit in Sims 4. It doesn't work that great as I thought it would, but I could just tweak some configuration files for the camera movement and stuff and see where that leads. And hopefully the cinematic thing will come back. Not only that, but also it makes videos shorter. Now, some people love long videos, some people just hate when they're long, so they just want to get things done quickly. And that's why I will be making homes. That's because this cinematic form will make it look shorter. I mean, it will be shorter, but the hope is that I might even do 2 videos a week. But that's not a promise, that's not a New Year's resolution, that's just thought for right now. So, not sure if I'll be able to pull out 2 videos per week. Maybe over the summer days I could do that, because then I don't have school and I don't have to do anything else but record YouTube videos and play from time to time. So yeah, this is something that I was thinking about. Again, just a thought, don't hold me on that, because it might not even happen. It could, but there's also a possibility it might not. So it's kind of, chances are 50-50 basically. So if I make it, then great. If I don't, it's not really gonna work, will it? Remember guys, you can download this house on the gallery. There will be a link to that in your description down below. Also, if you're interested in viewing all the screenshots and maybe setting one as a wallpaper on your computer, definitely check out the Google Drive folder. Again, link in the description down below. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Don't really go on Facebook, I barely update that thing, so Twitter is the main place to go. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, and what was that? Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I will see you next time with a brand new build. And until then, I'm Leon, and remember, happy simming, and I did it too soon again.